Hi, hello students. Welcome to LTX classes. This is me SPR. Today we're gonna deal about geographical concepts. Important geographical concepts that is required for your UPSC preparation, and we'll be creating a basic knowledge of what is geography and what are all the concepts that is present in the geography, and that will make your preparation much more easier. If you are viewing this video, if you like the video, kindly give a like button and also comment so that your valuable comments will be added for our hard work, so that will motivate us and make more videos that is useful for your UPSC preparation and also competitive exams success. And also for more updates, kindly share and like the video and also subscribe to this channel. Okay guys, this is me SPR. Let me take you to the geographical concepts that is related to your UPSC preparations. First of all, let us study the branches of geography. Let us see the branches that are important in the geography and what do they deal with. So we're going to see the concept study of this. And before going to it, we shall know what is geography and what is the geography is studied. Geography as a subject can be studied in two forms. So if you are studying geography, it will be in two forms. One is systematic study. So you'll be studying in a systematic manner. So that is systematic geography and a regional geography. Regional geography means we consider based on the state, country or district or any other thing. So regionally we'll be studying, that is regional geography, but here we will be studying systematic geography. First of all, the study of systematic geography is also considered as the same as a general geography. The first approach of so-called systematic geography was created by Alexander von Humboldt. Remember the name because he is historically most important geographist. Okay, he is a important person in the geography, and he had created many branches in the geography and also studied detailed about geography. He is a most famous scientist. He is from German. He is a German geographer, and also you need to remember that he lived during the times of 1769 to 1859. This was his lifetime. During the 18th century, he had created major changes in the German society and also Germany. Now we're going to study this systematic geography, which how it is subdivided and what is so important related to the systematic geography. Here, first of all, branches of geography. When you are studying these branches of this geography, this will help you in understanding what most of the geography students also prepare for geography prelims. This also stands as a main syllabus. Okay, you can consider this as a syllabus, or also this can be considered as different branches of geography that is required for your UPSC. There are more subdivided geographical branches from this, which means this geography can be further divided into several other geographies, but major head-on geographical concepts are to be provided this video and will be explained in detail for your exam preparations. First of all, let us give a look into first concept, which is physical geography. So what we're going to deal is in the branches of geography today. Now I'll be mentioning about three branches of geography, main branches that will be subdivided into sub batches. First, physical geography. First thing we'll be discussing about physical geography, and next human geography, and then the interaction between the physical and human geography that created a new form of geography. It is biogeography. So biogeography is a concept that has been arrived based on the physical and human geography and combined of both the geographies. Now let me take you over to the physical geography. Okay, in the physical geography, first most part is geomorphology. So we're going to study about geomorphology. What is geomorphology? In the part of physical geography, what does this geomorphology say? Here, geo means earth. So geo means earth. Morpho means changes or evolution that have been happening, which means years together or historically there is a change happening to the earth's landform. So now the word itself indicates what is geomorphology. Now let me make it simple. What is geomorphology? Geomorphology is the study of landforms. Okay, so earth has different forms of landforms, that is mountains, deserts, plains, rivers and many other things. Everything, and it can be etc etc etc. Different types of landforms are present. We are studying the different types of landforms and their evolution. How do these landforms has evolved historically or years together, and also if something must evolve, there must be a process that should be happening for the evolution of the geography, and also this process. We also study the process that is relating to the evolution and landforms. This is what we study. So the study of landforms, evolution and process is called as the geomorphology. So now you know in the part of physical geography what is geomorphology. Now let me come to the next concept of the geography, climatology. What is climatology? What do you learn in climatology and what do you study in this climatology? Climatology means study of structure. See here, study of structure of atmosphere. So you study the structure of atmosphere, how the atmosphere is formed, what are all the layers that are present in the atmosphere. Completely studying the structure of the atmosphere is considered as the climatology. And also along with this you also study weather and its elements, what are all present in the weather and what are all the elements of it. And also you study the climate of the world, region and different other things. Completely you study through this topic called as climatology. Now we know what is climatology and what do we study in climatology. Next let's come to the next topic that we study. What is we're going to learn about the other concept called hydrology. What is the meaning of hydro? Hydro means water. So here you got your answer. Hydrology means something that we're gonna study is water. So we study the complete extent of water on the surface of the earth, because whatever geography we are studying, here we are studying about earth. So earth's surface, along the earth's surface different types of waters is present. So everything we're gonna study, and also it includes oceans. We're going to study the oceans in it, and also lakes, different forms of landlocked lakes or seaborne lakes and many other things, water related concepts. And also rivers and many other water bodies on the surface of the earth. Everything is included in the study of the hydrology. So now you know, as part of our branch of geography, where it is hydrology, where we study in detail of the water. And next here we come to the beautiful concept called soil geography. Soil geography name itself indicates that we're gonna study what? We're gonna study not just the soil, it also we study the process. Here soil, if soils are formed, it needs some process. So process of a soil formation. So if a soil is formed, it goes through some process. So what is that process though? So that is the thing we're going to study here, the processes of a soil formation. And next we study the soil types. We have different types of soil present in all over the world. So everything we're gonna study. So different types of soils we're gonna study in detail. We know black soil, red soil and many other alluvial soils and also clay soil. We study many other soils. So all the soil types will be detailedly studied in the soil geography concept. And also as you are there, you need to have a health checkup. Same to same, you have some qualities, characteristics, everything. A person has everything. Same to same, soil also has some characteristics and also it has some minerals present in it. So we study the minerals present in the soil, chemicals present in it, and also fertility of the soil. Based on the minerals present in the soil, we study the fertility status of the soil. So fertility status of the soil is found out and read through this soil geography. In the part of the concept soil geography, we study completely the minerals, fertility and all the things that are present in the soil. So that is called as the soil geography. Now you had a clear idea what is physical geography. It has includes a different concept: geomorphology, climatology, hydrology and soil geography. In that each concept we had understood what is what and in detail. Now let me take you to the next part of the topic, that is human geography. So next beautiful concept that we're gonna learn is human geography. Human geography means what? Geography, it's a physical future, and also in the physical future we have humans living on it. And also with the base of human interaction and human involvement, this geography is evolving, and also geography is also deciding the factor of the how humans are living and how the humans lifestyle is being lived. So based on that there is a further divisions, that is socio-cultural geography, population and settlement geography, economic geography, historical geography, and political geography. Now, let me explain in detail what is the concept called socio-cultural geography. What do we study in this socio-cultural geography? If you are studying a socio-cultural geography, what is it? Let's think of it. So, in a socio-cultural geography, we study what we study. We study the society. So, how the society has formed, and also the society has a spatial dynamics. If you are considering in a region, for example, let me say it in a simple. If you are considering a region like for geographically differentiation, coastal area. If you are seeing coastal area, there the society will be different. If you are going to the icelands and also where the tundra type of climate where the more snowfall will be there the society varies. If you are getting into the deep tone forests of Congo in Africa, there you can find a different types of society is not common everywhere. There is an influence of geography over every society. So that spatial dynamics of the society is studied in the so-called social geography. And with regard and also with the spatial dynamics, we also study cultural elements. So geographically tribals live in forest, so their cultural elements are unique and they worship mostly natural gods. And also if you are seeing over the different regions, there is a different types of culture evolved. Indus Valley civilization, they lived in a region, so geographically it is defined as a unique type of culture evolved over there, but now it is not there now. So that is the thing. So there are many geographical there is a many myths that it has vanished because of this. So landform changes and also drought, geographical factors had major influence in change of the so-called culture. So we're gonna see the cultural elements that has drastically changed the so-called socio-cultural geography. Okay guys, next part of the geography is population and settlement geography. Now, in the population and settlement geography concept, what do we study? We study the populations. So, in the populations, what are all the topics that we need to study? Population, how it grows. So, the growth of the populations we study, and also population is distributed in different ways in different forms. Okay, so the distribution of this population is being studied. So, we study the population distribution and also the density of population, number of people living in an area. So based on the strength we calculate the density of the population. Then sex ratio, which means a male and female ratio, number of males and number of females present in a region is considered as the sex ratio. And also migration pattern, so we travel to many places, we also move on. After the migration, there is a different concept called occupation, which means different people living in different places. Geographically, it influences the occupational structure of the people and their lifestyle. How does it influence? Let me say it in a simple way. Here, if you are seeing the people living in a coastal region, mostly they move towards mostly fishing as their main occupation. If you are seeing many people living in the forest, gathering, hunting will be their occupation. So if you are seeing people in a plain lands, agriculture will be their occupation. So here different terrain difference, different geographical difference, everything will provide a different type of occupational structure in the world. So the geography will study the occupational structure, how it is being influenced by the so-called population. And also we study the settlements. So in the settlements of the population we study, one is a rural type of settlements and other thing is urban. So these are all the main types of settlements that we study. So complete study of this is called as the population and settlement geography. Next most important point, we're going to learn the concept called economic geography. Economic geography means different types of economic activities is dependent on the so-called geography, isn't it? As I said it earlier, now we know the geographical feature, love how fisheries are mostly present in the coastal regions. And also here different types of economic activities, particularly agriculture and also industry. So the industry is dependent on the locational importance, geographical importance also play a major role in industry. Then you can see over tourism and next a trade. So the trade and also the transport infrastructure, everything is dependent on the economic geography. The geography that influences the economic factors is considered as the economic geography. Next we can see over the historical geography. What is the historical geography? It is the study of historical processes. Here, historical process happens. Historically, many processes happens, and also geography varies, geography changes, and also whole lifestyle will be varying. So geographically, how the history varies and the process how it happens, and also all the space that is organized, the organized spaces of the history we study, that is called as the historical geography. Next point we study is political geography. Now, what is political geography? What are all the topics that we may study in the political geography? First thing, political events. So many political events can change the geography, isn't it? Yes. India and Pakistan has divided into two countries. Previously, in the part of British India, India and Pakistan are together. Now we are geographically divided. Why? Because of the political event. In 1947, we had divided into two countries. So this political event has divided the both countries. So we study the political events that had created the geographical features and also geographical differences, and also we study the boundaries. So we study the boundaries which are important for the geography and geographical features, and which differentiates the countries, states, districts, villages, mandals, everything. So there is a geographical boundaries between the two spaces, and also we study the space relationship. So spatial relationship, which means based on the spatial, you can say, if I explain it in a simple manner, you can see two states. If you are studying two states will be having a different relationship. So the boundaries and spatial relationship, and also we study the neighboring countries, a delimitation. One more thing, the political organization, we see MLAs, MPs, they will be having a different constituencies. So their delimitation is based on the geographical extents. So this delimitation of the constituencies, what is this delimitation of the constituencies, is also done through the so called political geography. Yeah, this part of the study is called as the political geography. Okay guys, let us get into the next most important topic called biogeography. As I said earlier, what is biogeography? I had mentioned you one thing. It is a combination of the human and physical geography. Now, it is an interface between a physical and human geography. Let us see part of it. First one is plant geography. Now, what is plant geography? A concept part of the biogeography. First of all, plant geography means we have different types of natural vegetations. Natural vegetations will be varying in place to place. How is it? How can we say that vegetation is varied from place to place? Let me say a simple thing. In hilly terrain and mountain region where the cloud snowfall is more, you can see coniferous forest. And in Kerala, you can see rainy forest, and also tropical evergreen forest, and rainfall is high. And also equator, there will be a different type of region. In tropic of Cancer, and where the deserts will be there, in deserts you can see different types of vegetations will be present over there. And if you consider mangroves, where the junction of the land and sea, where the salt water enters into the land, you can see different types of vegetation. So the natural vegetation will be varying from place to place. So this variation in natural vegetation based on the geographical feature we study, that study is called as plant geography, studying the different types of plants and their habitats. So different types of plants and geographical features combinedly we study, that is called as the plant geography. Then other part of the study geography, we study it as geogeography. What is geogeography? This is a spatial pattern. So spatial pattern of animals. So geo means we study about animals. So the spatial pattern of the animals. So we can see different types of animals in different types of geographical features. So and also animals have a different characteristics. So characteristics of the animals also vary based on the place to place. For example, if you take a simple dog, dog is a dog only. But if you see in India, it will be a different variety. In dogs, we see husky, German shepherd, pug. We see different varieties of so-called animals, which means animals will be varying from geography, from place to place. Animal is an animal, dog means dog only, but it will be varying from place to place. These characteristics of the dog will be varying. One will be having long hairs, one will be short, one will be fat, one will be long. There are major differences, many differences, but these are all things combinedly called as the geogeography, where we study the characteristics and also habitat of these so-called animals. Where do they live and what are their characteristics? And next one most important thing is ecology. So ecology and ecosystem means we study that is in a part of the environment. Here we something related to the geography, which means we study the habitat characteristics. So we study the habitat and its characteristics. We study the habitat and its characteristics. So it is called as the so-called characteristics is called characteristics of the species. So the living organisms and species are living over there. Everything we study in detail is called as the ecosystem. And next we come to the environment geography, which is most important and new form of geography. New branch of geography that has been recently included is none other than environment geography. This plays an important role in environmental problem. Okay, you are studying environment in environment related problems. When you are studying the environment related problems, that is called as the environment geography. And also what are all the problems that may affect the geography or land or environment? It is none other than land degradations. We study the land degradation, how the land is degraded and what are all the issues that has been faced. Everything we study in detail. And again we study the pollution, how the pollution is affecting the people and also environment and everything geography. And also we study how to conserve all the environment. So conservation measures also will be studied in this so-called environment geography. Okay guys, now we have a clear idea about what is different types of branches in geography and also what are all the concepts related to it. Everything has been detailedly explained by me. Hope you would have understood this in a clear manner. Let me have a review over that. Here branches of geography: physical, human and biogeography. Physical means geomorphology, climatology, hydrology, soil geography, and human geography comes under socio-cultural geography, population settlement geography, economic geography, historical geography and political geography. And if you come to the biogeography, it's a plant geography, geogeography, ecology and ecosystem, and comes the environment geography as a last concept. So overall we had learnt about all the concept and importance of the concept, everything in detail. For more videos, kindly like the video and also comment, and for stay tuned. This is me, SPR, signing off. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.